大家好，今日想同大家講嘅咧就係，如果你想做有錢人咧，首先要分清楚收入、支出、資產同埋負債，即係好似從一個財務報表嘅角度咧去睇理財嘅觀念。咁我哋先講乜嘢叫做損益表同埋資產負債表啦。損益表咧，英文就係 income statement 啦，或者叫 profit and loss account。咁咧係講緊喺一段時間入邊咧，一間公司或者一個人佢有幾多收入，有幾多支出，就好似呢個表咁樣樣，上邊嘅就係收入，下邊嘅就係支出。咁而第二個項目咧就叫做資產負債表，就係 balance sheet。咁 balance sheet 咧就係講喺特定嘅一點嘅時間咧，通常都係年尾啦，或者例如係3月31號啦，一個財政年度嘅完結嘅時候咧，一間公司或者一個個人，佢有幾多嘅資產喺手，又有幾多嘅負債喺手。咁首先要記住咯，上邊嘅就係 profit and loss account 損益表，即係賺輸有幾多；下邊嘅就係叫做資產負債表，就係有幾多嘅資產或者係負債喺身上。咁呢一張圖咧，都喺 IG 度攞出嚟㗎。佢有3個嘅比喻啦，窮嘅、middle class 嘅同埋有錢人啦。咁貧窮人係咩事咧？咁喺呢個圖入邊咧，佢就冇資產又冇負債喎。咁咧就係靠自己嘅工作賺取收入，去到彌補佢嘅支出啦。例如係交稅啊、交租啊、食物啊、衣食住行啊等等。咁貧窮人佢又冇資產又冇負債，咁靠個收入去到應付佢嘅支出。咁第二類人咧就呢度叫做 middle class 啦，中產嘅人啦。咁呢個都係好多係中產所犯嘅一個錯誤嚟㗎，就係話賺多咗錢咧就去買樓啊，或者有個好大嘅卡數要找啊。佢哋有收入，但係咧就未去到建立自己嘅資產，就相反有唔少嘅負債，例如係樓按啦、買車嗰個汽車供款啦，或者係信用卡嘅欠數啦等等咧。咁因為冇資產喺手，只有負債咧。咁其實佢嘅收入再加上呢一啲嘅負債，令佢有額外嘅支出。咁喺 expense 嗰度咧，喺個支出嗰度咧，啲錢都係流走咗，即係聚唔到個資產啊。咁到所謂嘅有錢人啦 ，rich 嘅，佢哋咧就係會喺嗰個資產負債表度去累積自己嘅資產，例如係房地產啊、證券啊、債券啊、或者係其他嘅知識產權啊等等。咁有呢一啲嘅資產咧，就可以透過呢啲嘅資產咧，就定期咧就俾翻額外嘅收入佢，咁就變咗就唔係淨係靠打工佢就有收入，而係有資產咧，去到為佢個人咧去增加另一份嘅收入咯。咁呢個就係嗰個比較啦。一班人就係冇資產，而中產咧佢都係有一啲嘅負債。而我哋要做得到嘅咧，就係話有一個累積到你嘅資產，讓你嘅資產咧去增加額外嘅收入俾你。咁我哋簡短做個總結啦。貧窮人嘅就係靠工作收入，中產咧就好多負債，就冇資產喺手。富有嘅人咧就佢累積到資產，就識得將呢啲資產咧去到為佢帶嚟收入，即係簡單講，即係錢揾錢啦。同埋咧頭先相同嘅道理，即係睇個損益表啦，同埋資產負債表咧，其實用落個人又可以，或者咧用落公司咧去做一個投資嘅選擇咧，都係可以嘅。咁最後多謝大家觀看我哋嘅影片啦。如果你記得嘅，請你按讚啊，或者訂閱我哋嘅頻道啦。同埋有其他嘅問題想問咧，可以係喺 comment 度咧去到問我哋嘅。多謝各位。Now I will repeat in English. Today's topic is tricks to become wealthy. You have to differentiate income, expenses, assets, and liabilities. You have to understand the financial management concept from financial statements. This page, there are 2 tables. The top one is what we call an income statement. In an income statement, it measures in a period of time how much income do you have and how much expenses you incur. So you will have a surplus or you have a deficit in that period. In the lower part is the so-called balance sheet, whereas on the left side is assets, on the right side is liabilities. And balance sheet measures a snapshot, usually is the end of the year or the 31st of March. So a balance sheet will tell you how healthy, how much asset or liability does an individual or a company owns. So remember, first top half is the income statement and the lower half is the balance sheet. This diagram comes from one of the IG KOLs. I borrow it here. It shows three types of people, the poor, the middle class, and the rich. For the poor, they don't have any assets or liabilities. How they make their living is by their job, earning their salary, and then the salary usually barely cover all the expenses like tax, rental, food, and clothing. So for the poor, every month pass by and they live on the income alone because they don't have any income from assets. Usually for middle class, when they get wealthy or their salary increase, the first thing they look at is not to accumulate assets, but accumulate some more liabilities, like buying a new car or a second car. I think you know how expensive it is to run a car, about the parking space and the gas, so on. So for middle class, the first thing is not to incur too much liability. But in this example, you will notice with the salary, he incurred more liabilities, and these liabilities will incur more expenses. And in this situation, the individual cannot accumulate wealth. He is still living on the salary alone. And for the rich people, what they learned is they look at the balance sheet and accumulate assets, whether it is fixed asset or liquid assets like stocks or bond, or fixed asset like real estate or shops. So what they have here is a strong balance sheet on the asset side. And what does assets give you? Assets give you income. Assets give you income. So these are the capital. And even without a job or a stable salary from his work, this rich individual is earning income from the assets. So you'll notice the difference here. If you want to get rich, you have to accumulate your assets. So the rich here have a strong balance sheet, and the assets in the balance sheet will bring him more income. So it's a short video. We come to the conclusion. The poor rely solely on the work income. The middle class usually only accumulate debts rather than assets, so he don't have any asset in hand. But for the wealthy people, they accumulate assets and let the assets bring more income to him. And actually, just now the analysis of income statement and balance sheet, it can be applied to an individual, but actually it is being applied to investment when you do company analysis. So this is our short video. I hope you like it, and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any comments or any investment questions, feel free to leave a comment to us. Thank you.